freezing breath on a window pane, lying and waiting. A man in the dark in a picture frame, so mystic and soulful. A voice reaching out in a piercing cry, it stays with you until music is weaving, haunting notes, pizzicato strings, the rhythm is calling. Alone in the night as the daylight brings a cool empty silence. The warmth of your hand and a cold grey sky, it fades to the distance. The image has gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna.
Once in your life you find her, someone who turns your heart around, and next thing you know, you're closing down the town. Wake up and it's still with you, even though you left your way across town. Wondering to yourself, hey, what have I found? When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. Arthur, he does as he pleases. All of his life, his master's toys, and deep in his heart, he's just a boy, living his life one day at a time. He's showing himself a pretty good time. He's laughing about the way they want him to be. When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. When you get caught between the moon and New York City,
Here I am, playing with those memories again. And just when I thought time had set me free, those thoughts of you keep taunting me, holding you. A feeling I never outgrew, though each and every part of me has tried. Only you can fill that space inside. So there's no sense pretending my heart it's not mending. Just when I thought I was over you,
Good evening, everyone. It's time for another live watch along, and I hope everyone's doing brilliantly well. I see we already got 42 people in the chat who are all hopefully rather excited and ready to watch Eurovision 1981 because that's what we're doing tonight. And if you expected something else to happen tonight, then you've been misinformed, basically. Um, I gotta be honest, like right before we start, I just hope that everything technically will work here. I see no chat at the moment, but hopefully that's gonna appear soon. Um, just like the first thing that I want to mention is that my memory regarding 1981 in Eurovision is not very strong. It's not a year that I'm very I don't find it that memorable altogether. Don't let this be like discouraging for you because I'm sure the year will be great. Like 1980 was so much better than I remember it being, but I still had like a thought back in my head like 1980, oh, good year. And 1981, there are for sure really, really great songs in this one. But it's not a year as a whole that has really left an impression on me. But maybe that will change today. I also feel like every time we watch a year together here on this channel, they will all kind of just get elevated in my perception of them because of us watching them together. Basically, that's a special thing to me. Um, so I think that's the strong point of watching together. I feel like all of the additions and years will just become better um, because we watch them together. Basically, I'm gonna turn everything off here on the side. There's a lot of stuff bothering me. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, full focus here. I just finished eating, so I'm a little bit late as always. Uh, but some people seem to really like 1981 in the chat. I can see Vyacheslav. 1981 is one of my fave years, and I'm excited. Happy to hear that. Um, I prefer my favs of 1981 over my 80 favorites. Yeah, for sure. That could be that. Maybe I will as well. I mean, the one that I really really remember from 1981, and I have just like my uh, pinnacle of entries is for sure. Um, yeah, I prefer that over everything from 1980. Even though there are a lot of really really great stuff from 1980. So yeah, 1981 had Tommy Sebak, so it must be good. I mean, fair point. Disco Tango from 1979 is a classic, and obviously the 93 effort is hits home so much to me. So yeah, and Connor also says 1981 is one of my absolute favorite years. So don't let me discourage you if I think that like I don't really remember the year because apparently a lot of people are really fond of it. So I'm sure we're in for a great little treat tonight as well. I hope you also like if you were here during the 1980 watch along, welcome back. If you weren't, welcome to this one for the first time, I guess. Happy to have you here. I can see, Andy, Tainted Love by Soft Cell also came out in 81. I'm very well aware. Maybe I will actually play that later. Who knows? Same thing goes for, I guess, Girls on Film, Under Pressure. 81 is a good year for music. Um, Personal favorite of mine, Ghost Town by the Specials. I'm definitely playing that later when we're waiting for the voting or something. But yeah, 1981 is a good year for music. Let's also see tonight if it's a good year for Eurovision. But yeah, hope everyone's kind of in the mood for 1981. I've been, just like yesterday, I've been playing 4 songs from the year 1981 for you as people have been channeling in, and I've basically been eating my chicken. And I hope you've enjoyed that. Um, let's see what else you say. Hi Groot, never saw the 80s shows, so would be fun. I hope you're gonna enjoy it, Syed. It's very different from from modern Eurovision, obviously, but I hope you're in for a. I hope you will enjoy it as well and be part of this. And Epsilon says it's been a while since I watched 1981, but I remember liking a lot of songs from them. Nice to hear. It's been a massively long time for me listening to that or like checking this year as a whole. So I'm kind of gonna rediscover it along with all of you, which is going to be a journey, I'd say. We're almost, or we're already more than 50 people here, so I think that kind of means that it's probably time to well, basically watch it, right? Um, I'm just making sure nothing is showing on the screen yet. Um, I'll just have to make sure that you can see something. Um, why is nothing popping up? Come on. There we go, right? All right, everyone can see now the screen of oh damn, have you started? Nope. We're gonna start basically now. So I hope you've set out like last time. I think like the show part that we're watching is gonna take a little more than an hour, and then we'll take a break, like an intermission, and then basically we'll come back when everyone's voted. Like everyone votes during the intermission, and we'll have a new stream after that. So it's gonna be an all like not an all nighter, but it's gonna be a long one. The dedication that you have to put yourself through here to actually watch the show with me is something of note. So get your snacks, get your drinks, get comfortable in your sofa. I'm in my sofa anyway, and let's just make sure that I'm gonna move myself as well because this. I also I rewatched or well rewatched, but I looked back at the stream from 1980, and my face was covering way too much of the screen, so I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller today. I'm gonna put myself like right up in the corner, and I'm also gonna move the chat box a little bit and make sure that it's uh yeah. I think we're gonna do that. Um, yeah, that looks good. So I'm not gonna cover like I realized like when I went to look back at 1980, especially during Norway because they're a duet. I was basically covering the yoiking guy during the entire song, so you couldn't see him, and I apologize for that. Rookie mistake. We're learning every time. Maybe once I've learned to stream really really well, um, then I will actually like take the YouTube video and put it in a separate box so nothing covers nothing. Does that make sense? Maybe it does. But I'm not quite I'm not quite there yet. So yeah, it is what it is. We got Kat says some of his favorite years in the 80s. Alexander does too. Yeah, 80s have a few good ones and then a few not so good ones. I think both of you mentioned 87, and yeah, 87 is top tier for sure. Um, let's see. Alexander Groot, are you watching from the channel Svensk TV? Yes, we already talked about this one from two nights ago, basically. If anyone here is not subscribed to the channel yet, Svensk TV, you just should because it's basically the best channel on YouTube because all of the old Eurovisions they're uploaded in the highest quality possible, and it's the reason why we can enjoy this as much as we can. So yeah. Um, yeah, I think we don't really have anything else to get through before we start. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that this, just like with 1980, there's no commentary on this one. Oh, it actually is. There's English commentary. So I'm gonna be battling with Terry Wogan in commenting. Should I just shut up throughout, or should I kind of make it quieter when he's talking and I talk? What do you think? Let me know before we start because I can talk, and as you know, Terry Wogan for sure can talk as well. So yeah, let me know what we're gonna do about that. Uh, some people having 87 as their least favorite from the 80s, which is very interesting for me. We'll see when we get there. Maybe I remember it being better than it actually is, but yeah, I remember really liking it. I think there are a lot of highlights in that year. Uh, You talk, Terry is annoying. I think Terry is really fun at times, and then at times he can be a bit annoying. Um, yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna talk most because if you want to watch it with Terry Wogan, then you can just go on this video yourself afterwards if you want to watch it later or something like that. Have a fist fight between you and Terry Wogan for commentary rights. um, Oh, was this back when Terry wasn't a bitter old man yet? Yeah, that's true. It was somewhere around like when like in the 90s there, when there was a lot of like Eastern European countries joining the contest, and he didn't really click with the type of music they were sending, I guess. So that was when he became bitter, as you say, Alexander. We're gonna check it out right away. Obviously, this is 2.5 hours long. Just like last time, though, we're not going to check the voting because we're making our own voting, so everyone's ready for that. Basically, get ready. We're starting to watch now. And of course, please let me know as soon as possible if the audio is too loud, too quiet, or whatever's going on with the audio, and I will try to adjust it. If it's good the way it is now, then let me know. And let me know if I should boost it or lower it, basically. Let me know as soon as possible. So RTE is basically hosting this Eurovision, and I think you know why, because obviously Ireland won the last year we watched, Johnny Logan with What's Another Year, and let's see these. Ooh, very... Okay, I'm actually gonna let Terry do the opening.
Grand Prix of the Eurovision Song Contest. Coming to you and approximately 500 million other viewers all over Europe. Live from the Simmons Court Pavilion of the Royal Dublin Society. Before the Grand Prix starts, a montage of mélange, masdram, of Irish scenes. It's an attempt to capture on film the essence of Ireland's culture, its crafts, and its people. See these stone forts all over the west of Ireland.
The intro was loud, but this section is fine. Alright.
From the westernmost Aran Island, the fort of Angus.
I feel like listening to Terry here is kind of a bit...
This is an 8th
like,
century
we can actually do that because we actually get some context provided for us, what we're watching. I would just say, oh, look at this stuff. Don't you see a lot of stuff?
To the Normans. Their great stone forts dotted all over Ireland. This is in County Antrim.
Gosh, we need Ireland to win again. The contest could be so beautiful there. For sure, I like Ireland.
Seagulls.
It's a very beautiful country.
The Grand Canal in Dublin.
It looks very different today from when it did back then, though. I mean, obviously 40
That's my brother and
years
his family walking through the park with their children. Some Irish ducks.
Groot, will Dublin ever host it again during our lifetime?
Dublin.
Maybe.
Handsome cow.
Maybe one day. I hope so, honestly. I really hope so.
Dublin is a great Georgian city. The Georgian doors.
This was 42 years ago. Wow, yeah, exactly. Is that the university?
Trinity College.
Yeah, Trinity College. Yeah, exactly. I've been there. It looks the same, honestly.
Ireland, of course, is the land of the horse.
Are they really? I didn't know that. The land of the horse. I'm not a big horse guy, I guess, so that's not something that I'm very familiar with. Regardless. Oh, we got some football as well.
Sporting occasions in Ireland.
Oh no, that's
Gaelic football final.
Gaelic football. Okay, yeah. Not my thing. I wonder if Sweden has a national team in Gaelic football.
Fine work in
highly doubt it.
And this is the RDS grounds, where the Great Dublin Horse Show is held, and from where this particular contest is coming this year.
Alright, so obviously, just like with 1980, there's a massively long intro. I think more stuff is happening in this one, though, or is it just because Terry Wogan is commenting it that we kind of understand a little bit more? I don't know. But, yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Ben Bulben.
We've kind of seen all of this now, though, so we can kind of, you know, wrap it up. Enough. Alright, come on, come on. Aha! Very... well, look at this map.
The Eurovision Song Contest.
Why does it look like that? They just ignored Russia. They just like, no, this doesn't exist. And like all of Eastern Europe. It was just like, no, that's not a thing. Okay, what are we seeing? Oh, it's Noel Keelan. You know him. You've seen him 5 million times, basically. And we're gonna see him a lot in this show,
The
of
applause
course.
you're listening to now is not only for the orchestra, but for our hostess for this
It's
evening.
pretty massive. This is actually really cool. Such a... Obviously the audience is
the audience, the television audience,
it's much smaller back then, but I just love this whole kind of vibe that it gives off.
French,
Everyone dressed up in
English.
suits, and it's very like formal event, basically.
Dylan is welcoming
Oh,
everybody.
the audio
here
mixing
for the
is
festival.
already off.
Irish, if you like, or Urs.
Or is it just
the
because
national
Terry
language.
is supposed to talk over her
And
that
she'll
we
next
can't hear
speak in
her?
French, and then she'll finally welcome everybody to Dublin in English.
Okay, so we're gonna wait a little while for the
held
English.
in Ireland this year because of Johnny Logan's victory at The Hague in 1980. With
But we got
What's Another
Terry
Year.
to give us some context. Of
It's
course,
exactly
we
10
know that
years
Johnny
since
Logan
Ireland
won.
last staged the Eurovision, and the country's been in a sort of song contest fever for the past week. The Irish are justly famous for their hospitality, and I'm sure that nobody
Looks like the San Remo audience, yeah,
they
true.
received in Dublin this week.
True.
The place seems to be awash with Irish coffee and the wine of the country. Staging the Eurosong, of course, has been a tremendous undertaking for RTE. Thousands of people, musicians, performers, broadcasters, journalists, the odd disc jockey. The 20 countries taking part tonight.
Okay, we got 20 countries.
When the camera gives you a full view, you'll see this huge stage and the marvelous set designed by Michael.
It talks
Rogan.
over any non-English language. Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and
understandable.
welcome to the 26th Eurovision Song Contest, which is coming to you tonight from Dublin. We are here in the Royal Dublin Society, which this year celebrates its 250th anniversary. There will be artists from 20 countries competing in tonight's Grand Prix. and
Basically,
the
she's
programme
gonna
will be
say now
transmitted
everything that
in
Terry Wogan
29
basically
countries
just told
to an
us,
estimated
so-
500 million people. The order in which the songs will be presented has already been decided by the drawing of lots.
This is really
Singers will be
interesting because
accompanied by the
I'll just
Radio
mute her a little
Television
bit because
Concert Orchestra
something that I
and
realized when I
film
put together the
songs. We will
voting sheet and
film a
everything,
short film of
they say that
artists
the
and
running order has
composers
been decided
who
by
will be
drawing lot,
during the Eurovision.
and it's really interesting because
So now
I
it's
noticed
time
that
for
the
the
first,
first
second,
song
and
in
fourth
Eurovision
country
Song
were
Contest
identical to
2021,
1980.
and I'd like to wish
You're gonna see that
artists
Austria is gonna
and
perform
composers
first, then
the very
Turkey
best
in
of luck.
second, and
I hope that all
Luxembourg
of
in
you
fourth,
enjoy the
which I think is pretty interesting. Just curiosity. Didn't the voting get messed up this year? I have no idea, Trip.
The compare
No
for this
idea.
evening. And the first entry for the 1981
All right,
Grand
so
Prix
we're gonna
is
start with
from
Austria.
Wenn du da bist, when you're there.
Wenn du da
Be sung
bist.
by young Austrian matinee idol Marty Brehm. There he is, breathing the air of Ireland.
Is it this year where Austria
Last time
sent
Austria won,
the same artist as they did in 1980? Like one of the guys from the group? Is it gonna be this one? Or is that later? Is that him? I'm pretty sure he was the guy who stood in the middle, right?
Music and lyrics are by Werner Böhmler. Wenn du da
From,
bist, when
Du
there,
bist
the trees
Musik.
turn green again when you're
I'm pretty
there.
sure that's
When the
him.
flowers
I might be
bloom
wrong
again.
though. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Spring-like and romantic. Look, going down like nine pins.
Alright, I guess we got our first song. So, enjoy.
And now the conductor.
Richard Österreicher, of course, again. Classic man.
Richard Österreicher
Always the Austrian
very
conductor.
gallantly presents a flower to the leader of the orchestra. Song number 1 in this year's contest. Wenn du da bist, Marty Brehm, Austria.
Wenn du fort bist und all die Vögel singen doch, wenn du fort bist und die Blumen blühen doch, bin ich einsam und all die Menschen um mich her tun, als ob nichts geschehen wäre. Wenn du fort bist, hör ich das Vogelsingen nicht. Wenn du fort bist, gibt selbst die Sonne trübes Licht, was ich tue. Es ist alles fad und leer, dann fehlst du mir so sehr. Doch wenn du da bist und ich atme deine Nähe mir ganz ich in deine Augen sehe, wenn du da bist und ich dich in die Arme nehme, dann vergessen wir die Welt rings um uns her. Wenn du da bist, sehe ich die Bäume wieder grün. Wenn du da bist, sehe ich die Blumen wieder blühen. Wenn du da bist, ja dann wünsch ich mir so sehr, bitte geh nicht fort, nie mehr. Wenn du fort bist, laufe ich ohne Ziel umher, ganz verloren, fühle ich mich ausgehöhlt und leer. Wenn du fort bist, habe ich keine Pläne mehr, dann fehlst du mir so sehr. Doch wenn du da bist und ich atme deine Nähe, mir ganz nah bist und ich in deine Augen sehe, wenn du da bist und ich dich in die Arme nehme, dann vergessen wir die Welt rings um uns her. Wenn du da bist, sehe ich die Bäume wieder grün. Wenn du da bist, sehe ich die Blumen wieder blühen. Wenn du da bist, ja dann wünsch ich mir so sehr, bitte geh nicht fort, nie mehr.
What do you even say about that? What is the stage show? It's so odd. I have no idea what's going on there. And like, oh, it's such a shame. Like the audio mixing is absolutely terrible. The horns are so loud in the left ear, and the backing vocalist, like the female in the helmet and everything, she's super loud in the right ear. But like the opening of that song, I was floored, honestly. Love the intro. The first verse is impeccably beautiful. And honestly, the second verse as well, and the ending, I loved that. I don't remember that song. I'm gonna listen to that more. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was really beautiful. Chorus didn't quite have the same emotional impact as the verses, but I'm gonna listen to that one a bunch. I thought it was really beautiful. Audio mixing a bit off, obviously, since it's the 80s, and the stage show absolutely horrific. But well. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna move on to Turkey, and we're gonna listen to Terry Wogan. No, we're not. We're actually not. We're gonna listen to the song. So yeah, enjoy Turkey.
Arranger is Onno Tunç, and this is the man himself, conducted previously for his native country. The Turkish entry, song number 2 from the modern folk trio, translated as Carousel.
Yaşamak oyun değil arkadaş. Dünyaya gelmenin bir bedeli var. Dost bildikleri
landing pose? Why are they raising one arm and then holding the other one down and then switching? Oh my god, whose idea was that? Okay, look at that, like listen to that those bass walks in that song, lovely. Really energetic, very charming, a bit of fun. Um, I for sure prefer Austria so far, but there were two different songs for very varying reasons. But this one was fun. Um, two songs down, two good ones, I'd say. I enjoyed both of them. Um, they really said W, exactly. Um, obviously, next up we have Germany. And well, I shouldn't say much. I should just let you listen to Terry and let you listen to the song and enjoy. So I'll shut up now.
Everybody sings your songs. Blue, 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 Johnny Blue. The arranger is Wolfgang Rödelberger, who's also conducting the Radio Television Concert Orchestra. I don't know why he's so popular, but obviously very well liked here. Lena Velitis with the backing group, the German entry, Johnny Blue.
Blue, blue, blue Johnny Blue, alle singen deine Lieder. Blue, blue, blue Johnny Blue, und die ganze Welt hört zu. Er wuchs auf ohne Freunde, denn keiner wollte spielen mit einem, der blind war wie er. Und er saß meist zu Hause, die Jungen dort draußen, die riefen bloß hinter ihm her. Sie riefen Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Welche Farbe hat die Sonne? Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Kinder können grausam sein. Auf der alten Gitarre, die ihm jemand schenkte, da spielte er, sie war sein Freund. Seine Lieder, die klangen nach Hoffnung und Freude und manchmal als ob jemand weint. Und er sang Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Welche Farbe hat die Sonne? Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Und die Kinder hörten zu. Und bald spielte keiner so wie er. Seine Lieder, die gingen den Menschen ans Herz. Und er malte Farben aus Musik und vergaß all seinen Schmerz. Und bald kamen 10.000 zu seinen Konzerten, denn er schenkte ihnen die Kraft, an die Zukunft zu glauben, im Dunkel des Lebens. Er hatte es selber geschafft. Oh Johnny Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Und sie kamen immer wieder. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Keiner spielt so schön wie du. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Alle singen deine Lieder. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Und die ganze Welt hört zu. Und die ganze Welt hört zu.
Loud applause for the German entry.
This one makes me tear up, man.
Lena Velitis with the mouth organ.
This is one of my favorite songs. Like, oh my god, I'm tearing up. It's so beautiful. I like the lyrical side of things as well. It's so hard hitting. The dynamics in it as well, and that ending of the tempo automation, her vocal performance, this delivery of it, the backing vocals. I think this is perfection, honestly. This one hits. This one hits for sure. Johnny Blue, classic. Absolute massive classic. Um, love it so much, honestly. What a song. Big softy. Hell yeah, I am. For Johnny Blue, I'm soft. Um, oh my god. This I like Johnny Blue is just top tier, top tier. We got Luxembourg next, and this is I think this is the time when they took an old Luxembourg winner from like very long time ago. Is this correct? Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's an old winner. I might be wrong though. Then you will tell me. Enjoy Luxembourg.
C'est peut-être pas l'Amérique, mais l'Amérique, ce n'est pas tout. J'ai dans le cœur une musique, et cette musique, pour moi, c'est beaucoup. Elle vient du Nord ou de Provence, elle est tramontane ou Mistral, elle est le violon pour la danse ou le cœur dans la cathédrale. Elle chante dans mes soirs de fête, elle berce mes nuits de cafard, elle est balade ou chansonnette, elle est piano, elle est guitare. C'est peut-être pas l'Amérique, mais l'Amérique, ce n'est pas tout. J'ai dans le cœur une musique, et cette musique, pour moi, c'est beaucoup. Elle vient du fond de nos mémoires, elle vient d'avant que l'on soit né. Elle nous raconte notre histoire, nos racines et notre passé. Si l'univers est à l'orage, si la terre tremble sous nos pieds, nous continuerons le voyage pour qu'elle n'arrête pas de chanter. C'est peut-être pas l'Amérique, mais l'Amérique, ce n'est pas tout. J'ai dans le cœur une musique, et cette musique, pour moi, c'est beaucoup. J'ai dans le cœur une musique, et cette musique, pour moi, c'est beaucoup.
It's a lovely little chord interval there at the end. Did you notice that, like, audio mixing 1981, the panning on the backing vocals there in the middle? They, like, really made sure that all of the inputs were gonna come out, like, all surrounding when you listen to headphones. Attention to detail from Luxembourg there, lovely to hear. What a beautiful vocal performance. For sure. The song is not something that I think a lot of people will remember, but for sure the vocals, him, very charismatic performance to it as well. Really lovely, honestly. Obviously, it's not on par with Johnny Blue for me personally, but I really enjoyed that as well. Beautiful vocal performance. And I mean, plus points for the panning, right? Wonderful. Next up is Israel, who of course now came back because it's not a national holiday this time when in 1981. So they're back at it, and yeah, where I saw before. Do I have time to answer this question? I saw a question before about when the voting will open. I don't know when all of the songs have been. This is song number 5. There are 20 of them. So Israel, enjoy.
Group is Habibi then. The song is Halayla, tonight, the Israeli entry.
נדמה שכבר קרה, נדמה שכבר היה, נדמה שכבר נאמרו בינינו כל המילים, כל הצלילים, לילה לילה. מה שהיה, מה שהיה, שהיה בינינו, מה שהיה, מה שהיה, שאמרנו שנינו, כל המילים, כל הצלילים, לילה לילה, שאמרנו שנינו, מה שהיה, מה שהיה, שהיה בינינו, מה שהיה, מה שהיה, שאמרנו שנינו, כל המילים, כל הצלילים, לילה
That's a playful one. Really, tons of fun. How unexpected is it how high-pitched the backing vocals are? Like, and they're staying like that throughout the entire song. It's very interesting. Somewhat like not too like explorative, but I love the kind of playful touches that it has. Like these sections after each chorus leading into the verses, a lot of suspense in them, and lovely like piano hits in there. Obviously, you see who's on screen right now. It's our king, or well, my king, Tommy Sebak. That means Denmark's coming up. But Israel was good too. Nothing's been, subpar yet. I've enjoyed everything so far. So maybe 81 is better than I remember. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. Tons. Song number 6, next one, Denmark. Who are watching some seals. Yeah, of course, Sebak has been in before. 79, Disco Tango. Listen to it if you want to. It's beautiful. It's brilliant.
Of international repute.
Alan Boczynski.
Just out of your eyes are the performers ready to sing for Denmark. Thriller eller ej.
Thank you.
3 minutes of pure fun, for sure. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But 3 minutes of fun, I really gotta say. Um, love the choreography as well, of course. Like it's a performance. That's the main part about this, and also lovely energy. Of course, it's Tommy Sebak, so you know you're gonna have something good there. Especially like rhythmically, a lot of syncopes in that one. Really enjoyable. Obviously, like personally, I prefer disco tango, and obviously, Under stjärnorna på himlen is like up here, you know. I saw a comment, Christian, how well can you understand the lyrics? Not at all. Like when the songs are slower in Danish, sometimes I can, but not in this upbeat, poppy type of song. We're going on to Yugoslavia next. Yugoslavia. Just quick comment about Denmark, by the way. Like Denmark in the 1980s were like just top tier. I don't know what's happened with Denmark lately, but like 80s, even 90s, I'd say, usually really, really great. Yugoslavia always used to be really great as well, in my opinion. Among my personal favorites is 1974, if you ever want to check that one out, because we're not going to watch 74, so yeah. But this time, I think it's called Layla, right?
Sung by Vita. It's called Layla.
Layla. Enjoy, Yugoslavia.
Nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja. Lejla, nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja. Nikada. Malo nam je trebalo, znaj, samo malo, još jedan san. Za nas bi procvjetale ruže da si dočekala sa mnom dan. O, samo da si ostala tu, ali nisi željela to, ali nisi željela to. Nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja. Nikada. Nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja. Lejla, ptice bi nas pjesmom vodile, znaj, sunce bi nam obasjalo put. Za našu sreću i za tebe, draga, sačuvao sam ljubav svu. O, samo da si ostala tu, ali nisi željela to, ali nisi željela to. Nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja. Nikada. Nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja. Lejla, nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja.
I love those little pauses before the chorus, like before the tempo picks up. I love those small pauses. They really like emphasize the melodic side there. Obviously, such a beautiful language to listen to, in my opinion. I love the way Bosnian sounds. Yeah, I understand that this one can be a bit divisive. Like, it's a bit on the slower side and maybe a bit unremarkable, but I find a lot of charm in it personally. Not my favorite in the year. I think you all can kind of figure out what my favorite's been so far, but I find a lot of charm in that one, and I think it's quite pretty. So yeah. Next up, I think is It's Finland, isn't it? Okay, I'm not gonna, what's it called, like, get your I'm not gonna put an idea in your head already, but if you've enjoyed the year so far, then maybe this is the time when something will change, or maybe you will just adore the approach that this one is taking. But this is not very, should we call it Groot approved? Still, regardless, enjoy Finland if you will. Enjoy.
Ricky Zorza with backing group. The song is Reggae Okay. After the headphones have been placed on the ears, of course.
Ah, of course. I've always kind of put this one up, but oh my god, it's so much fun though. It's so fun. I love those the band behind him as well. Like when they did the instrumental break in the middle of the song, and everyone was just completely like, what do you call it? Like flat in the face. That you didn't show any expression, and then one of the guitarists was basically crawling on the floor. It's just like, what's even going on? Tons of fun. Not really like up there musically, in my opinion, but so much fun. Actually, quite a really grand orchestration for that, which is kind of interesting because of the song's approach that it has. But yeah, it was what it was. We're moving on to France now, though, and yeah, you might enjoy this one. What do I know? But I'm gonna enjoy it anyway. So yeah, let's listen to it.
The conductor is the very un-French David.
Yeah, I was about to say his name doesn't look very French.
To conduct song 9 from France, Home and a Home, sung by Jean Gabillou.
Sur une galaxie en l'an 3000,
3000.
Un vieil homme est assis sur le sol gris.
Sur le sol gris.
Autour de lui, tous les enfants sont réunis pour écouter ce qu'il va raconter. Regardez ma petite là-bas dans la nuit.
Là dans la nuit.
Cette boule qui brille était pleine de vie.
Pleine de vie.
Les hommes de naguère, on était fiers et l'avaient baptisé la terre. Oumanahom, Oumanahom, Oumanahom. Terre, terre des hommes. Il y avait de longs et de grands arbres. Et des milliers d'oiseaux volant sur les vagues. Et plein de fruits dans les vallées et les prairies. Et les forêts savaient encore chanter. Il y avait des femmes et des filles en fleurs. Les hommes les portaient autour de leur cœur. Les femmes de la guerre, on était fiers. L'amour était fruit de la terre. Oumanahom, Oumanahom, Oumanahom. Terre, terre des hommes. Et voilà mes amis, l'histoire est finie. Cette boule qui brille n'a plus de vie. Les hommes de la guerre étaient tous frères, mais ils ont inventé la guerre. Oumanahom, Oumanahom, terre, terre des hommes. Oumanahom,
That third verse, when the energy has kicked in and you just have that suspense in it, I love that part of the song so much. And what a chord, like the chord interval in the chorus, how it constantly elevates itself while keeping the same melodic approach. Really enjoy that. I think that's a great one. I really do. It's one that stuck with me. And like that third verse, honestly, when everything's kind of being tied together at that part, I feel like, and the energy has really kicked in. Very atmospheric part of the song as well. I love that. I understand if it's not for everyone. I just glanced now on the chat, and a lot of people say not for me, so completely understandable. It's definitely for me though. It's right up my alley, and I love. I think that chorus, like the elevation in it, really great, and then that third verse is probably like the cherry on top there. That's the standout part for me, at least. Just love the drama of that as well, and I think he's very, like, his delivery of it is very fitting. We have Juan Barcons for Spain here. I think Spain was next up, right? So yeah, enjoy.
Song 10.
By the way, before they start, what a stage, right? It's so beautiful. That's a haircut.
Y solo tú y solo yo, enamorados en la playa bajo el sol. No hay nadie más alrededor. Y en la arena yo dibujo un corazón. El viento enreda tus cabellos, como queriéndote acariciar. Y solo tú y solo yo, el cielo azul y en tus ojos el amor, mirando el mar embrujado, nos abrazamos.
abrazamos con la fuerza de un ciclón. Nada, 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 nada es igual si tú no estás. Me quedo con mi soledad en un rincón. Oh, oh. Nada, 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 nada es igual si no estás tú. Oh, 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 oh. Y solo tú y solo yo sabemos todos los secretos del amor. Y solo tú y solo yo, en nuestro mundo dulce, alegre y soñado, entre mis brazos yo te beso, siento en tus labios fuego abrasador. Y nada, 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 nada es igual si tú no estás. Me quedo con mi soledad en un rincón. Oh, oh. Nada, 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 nada es igual si no estás tú. Oh, 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 oh. Y solo tú y solo yo sabemos todos los secretos del amor. Y solo tú y solo yo, en nuestro mundo dulce, alegre y soñado, entre mis brazos yo te beso, siento en tus labios fuego abrasador. Y nada, 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 nada es igual si tú no estás. Me quedo con mi soledad en un rincón. Oh, oh. Nada, 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 nada es igual si no estás tú. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but that one overstayed its welcome for me. I did not enjoy that. Just me though. One thing though that I really enjoyed, the string arrangement in it. There was a nice flow in it, like in the verses. The chorus really put me off, I gotta say. Terry Wogan thinks all the best songs are in the second half, apparently. Johnny Blue would like to disagree. But yeah, Spain was not for me. Sorry. But maybe it's for you. So if you enjoyed that, all the more power to you. His jacket also was really terrible. Like, did you see how thin it was around, well, his hips, basically? It looked like he was wearing too small of a jacket. It really was very distracting to watch, I gotta say. But they're drinking again. Okay, of course. So, who were next? Did we say the Netherlands? I think so. I'm actually gonna get a snack now, I think. Yeah, I'm sure this is Netherlands. So yeah, enjoy!
Song 11, Holland's entry, sung by Linda Williams, Het is een wonder.
Het is een wonder, ja, dat ik jou heb ontmoet. Jij geeft mijn leven nu voorgoed een stimulans. Het is een wonder als ik denk aan wat jij doet. Jij geeft mijn leven nieuwe moed, een beetje glans. Een warme tinteling in mijn bloed, een liefdesdans. Een nieuwe kans, het is een wonder. Gelukkig zijn betekenen, mij is niet zoveel. Ik had ook geen ervaring nog, zelfs in tegendeel. Altijd vallen en weer opstaan zonder commentaar. En in stilte knoopte ik de eindjes aan elkaar. Het is een wonder, ja, dat ik jou heb ontmoet. Jij geeft mijn leven altijd goede zin. Alle dingen die ik doe, doe ik met plezier. En iedere kus bewaar ik nu als een souvenir. Het is een wonder, het is een wonder, ja, dat ik jou heb ontmoet. Jij geeft mijn leven nu voorgoed een stimulans. Een warme tinteling in mijn bloed, een liefdesdans. Een nieuwe kans, het is een wonder.
I'm sorry if I don't mean to like influence anyone, but oh my god, what was that? There's absolutely nothing happened in that song. Like it had like these small little segments that's basically sounded like from a kids show or something. Pretty cute, but wow, it's like an overall experience. I have no idea what I just heard. I have no idea what I just listened to. It was 3 minutes of nothing in my opinion. Very unfortunate, but yeah. The Netherlands, you're my least favorite so far, I've gotta say. And the fact that it came after Spain as well, which I didn't like either. I feel like we're in a very, what's it called? Like meh period. Let's hope Ireland can kick it up a gear with their host effort here. So yeah, I guess let's listen to Terry. I have nothing else to say really. Again though, like the stage it's so pretty. I gotta say, I love the stage this year. All right, let's listen to Ireland. Big cheers, of course, and Noel Keelahan comes on stage.
Very popular figure on the music scene, both here and in Europe. He's conducted the Irish songs on many previous contests. Ireland's entry. 3 girls calling themselves Sheba, and the song is called Horoscopes.
Rushing for the papers every day to find out what the stars have got to say about the fortunes that are on the way. It's crazy, crazy, working on wages that forever will hold. Success comes from what we do, not from what we're told. And counting on lucky stars is living on foretold. Don't let the planets take control of our lives. Believe in the truth and not celestial lies. If we know the stars above, write our horoscopes.
It's a very unexpected harmony there at the end. Um, sorry. I'm not sure what to make of that. Like few nice details here and there. It's very like harmless and just kind of. I think it stands out because of the costumes and everything, but um, I'm not so sure on that one, honestly. Like the small little parts, like at the opening, like how basically the girl in the middle, she was very like in the middle of the panning, and then the girl on the right, she was very clearly in the right ear, and the girl on the left, although her mic was quieter for some reason, but she was very clearly in the left ear. Just nice little detail. Of course, we got the tambourine, which basically just pierced my eardrums when we listened to this. Harmony, so generous of you. Yeah, the ending was honestly quite awful, but still. I'm not sure what to make of that one. It wasn't really my thing, but I understand if you enjoyed it. Let's see what next up here.
Never in my life, my friend. Not until I join with the wind.
Sigurd Jansen.
Very sore thing.
Could it be like Norway?
Sigurd Jansen is the conductor.
What was Norway in 1981?
Aldri i livet.
Oh, Aldri livet! Oh, here we go.
Sung by Finn Cullen.
I remember this one.
His own guitar accompaniment with the backing group.
Daggryet nynner en myk, sorgløs sang, som da jeg så deg for første gang. I dine tidløse øyne finnes svar, som ingen andre jeg kjenner har. Hver gang jeg drar herfra, tenker du på meg da. Hver gang jeg drar herfra, glem ikke løftet jeg ga. Aldri i livet har jeg tenkt på å reise ifra deg. Aldri i livet, min venn, før jeg slår følge med vinden. Aldri i livet har jeg tenkt på å reise ifra deg. Aldri i livet, min venn, før jeg slår følge med vinden. Du har gitt livet en ny harmoni. Tiden i ensomhet er forbi. Jeg har vært blindet, men nå kan jeg se. Elskling, fordi du har lært meg det. Hver gang jeg drar herfra, tenker du på meg da. Hver gang jeg drar herfra, glem ikke løftet jeg ga. Aldri i livet har jeg tenkt på å reise ifra deg. Aldri i livet, min venn, før jeg slår følge med vinden. Aldri i livet har jeg tenkt på å reise ifra deg. Aldri i livet, min venn, før jeg slår følge med vinden.
This is an interesting one for me. Like, I think this one is kind of, I wouldn't say ruined, but I think that it's a missed opportunity with this, like, the attempt of being a pretty, not a grand instrumentation, but this would have benefited so much from being entirely scaled back. That opening verse, I really enjoy that. And I think it could just kind of rely on this guitar arrangement. Maybe they were forced to incorporate an orchestra or whatever. I don't know what the point is. But that song would have benefited from being more scaled back, utilizing pauses more, structure it with actual care. Not incorporate like these cute little flute melodies and stuff like that. I don't really click with that. and like drums and energy and stuff like that. I think this is a song that would have really benefited from being scaled back. Um, Still kind of enjoy it, if I'm honest. Backing vocals feel a bit out of place as well, though. Obviously, we got a very big shift here. We go from Norway to UK. I'm sure most of you are already familiar with the song from the UK this year, but if you're not, um, well, here it is. First time for you to watch it. Making Your Mind Up by Bucks Fizz. Let's watch it.
Kingdom groups always do here in Dublin. Conductor is John Coleman, looking calm and rested, yet confident. United Kingdom's entry. Making Your Mind Up from Bucks Fizz.
You gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. 'Cause if you believe that a love can hit the top, you gotta play around. But soon you will find that there comes a time for making your mind up. Here we go. You gotta turn it on, and then you gotta put it out. You gotta be sure that it's something everybody's gonna talk about before you decide that the times are right for making your mind up. Don't let your indecision take you from behind. Trust your inner vision. Don't let others change your mind. And now you really gotta burn it up and make another fly-by-night. Get a run for your money and take a chance, and it'll turn out right. And when you can see how it's gotta be, you're making your mind up. Try to look as if you don't care less. But if you wanna see some more, then the rules of the game will let you find the one you're looking for. And then you can show that you think you know you're making your mind up. Don't let your indecision take you from behind. Trust your inner vision. Don't let others change your mind. And now you really gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. 'Cause if you believe that a love can hit the top, they're gonna play you around. But soon you will find that there comes a time for making your mind up. And now you really gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. 'Cause if you believe that a love can hit the top, you're gonna play around. But soon you will find that there comes a time for making your mind up. For making your mind up. For making your mind up. For making your mind up.
All right, so when is this going viral on TikTok? The choreography is perfect for it, isn't it? It's like I think that's part of like its success. It's so catchy, so upbeat, just harmless, good fun. But I mean, it's not the most professionally put together, but it's a fun performance. The choreo is there. It's upbeat, catchy. I mean, I'm not spoiling it for anyone when I'm saying that it won, right? But yeah, probably not my favorite personally, but I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's very understandable the fact that it won because it's something completely different in this year, I'd say, and so catchy. Really, female vocals doesn't sound pleasant. I agree. It's not like it's the most well sung effort, but still, it's charming. I'd say. Wait, give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, so what the hell? Well, in Sweden we have a thing called majblommor, and a kid just wanted to sell me some, so he was knocking on my door. Sorry about that. I'm right back. I told him I'm not buying any. I felt harsh saying it, but that's the case. No, I bought no flowers. Maybe I'm terrible for that, but I'm busy. We're watching Eurovision. I mean, I can't just leave, right? So, sorry about that. We're back. We're back at it. Portugal is up next. I don't remember what I said about UK, but yeah, we're moving on. Um, absolute legend here, chilling in the sunglasses. All right, Portugal. Let's enjoy.
The Portuguese entry will be conducted by Segundo Galarza. This is song number 15. The title is Playback, with a backing group, Carlos Paião.
Podes não saber cantar, nem sequer assobiar. Com certeza que não vais desafinar. Em playback, em playback, em playback. Só precisas de acertar, não tem nada que enganar. E assim mesmo sem cantar vais encantar. Em playback, em playback, em playback. Põe o microfone na frente muito disfarçadamente. Vai sorrindo que é para a gente lá presente não notar. Em playback tu és alguém, mesmo afónico cantas bem. Em playback, a fazer playback e viva o playback. Has de sempre cantar em playback, respirar para quem? Quem não sabe também não vê. Em playback, a fazer playback e viva o playback. Dá para toda uma soirée. Podes não saber cantar, nem sequer assobiar. Com certeza que não vais desafinar. Em playback, em playback, em playback. Só precisas de acertar, não tem nada que enganar. E assim mesmo sem cantar vais encantar. Em playback, em playback, em playback. Abre a boca, fecha a boca, não te enganes, não te esganes. Vais ter uma apoteose, põe-te em pose para agradar. Em playback é que tu és bom a cantar sem fugir do tom. Em playback, a fazer playback e viva o playback. Has de sempre cantar com playback. Até pedem bis, mas de certo dirás feliz. Em playback, a fazer playback e viva o playback. Agradeces e sorris. Podes não saber cantar, nem sequer assobiar. Com certeza que não vais desafinar. Em playback, em playback, em playback. Só precisas de acertar, não tem nada que enganar. E assim mesmo sem cantar vais encantar. Em playback, em playback, em playback. Em playback, em playback, em playback. Em playback, em playback, em playback.
What an effort. That's an effort and a half. Like the ambition about everything. It's so upbeat, so catchy, so charming. Tons of fun in the performance. Love him on stage. Such charm. Like you could just he exudes this just charm, and then the backing choreography and vocals, everything goes together so well. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Playback is like instant classic. I gotta say, in my opinion anyway, I love it to bits. Really do. Great one. Really, really great one. We're moving on to Belgium, which is the next one.
who are going to be backing up Emily Starr.
And I'm not really sure which one this one. Terry Wogan says it's the cheekiest song, so let's see what it's like. Giuseppe Marchese doesn't sound like a Belgian person, but okay.
The Belgian entry, biblical theme, well, there's not much sign of it. Samson, Emily Starr.
Oh, it's this one.
Yes, indeed. I like that one. It hasn't a
I like that one too, Terry, I gotta say. It's like so massive. I love those, like the orchestration of this one is something like out there, you know? I think it's really hard hitting. And I love those like small details in the chorus. The chorus in this one is so great. Very, very strong one, I'd say. Like, love those small hits that are really effective, and then the orchestration, how that builds in. The variation in the instrumentation as well. It's absolutely wonderful. And speaking of wonderful, I'm gonna shut up now for 3 minutes, and everyone should just bump up the volume. I'm talking this one up, but it's for a good reason. Trust me on this one. We're gonna listen to Grease now. I think it is. I kind of recognized him when I saw it. The beard, you know, and the hair. Turn up the volume if you want to, and just settle back, because that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna shut up now. So enjoy.
From the seaside of the south side of Dublin Bay, Figari Calacorino, Yorgos Niarchos, co-author of the song. Natalie turned out. And the Greek entry, Summer Moon, Yannis Dimitris.
φεγγάρι καλοκαιρινό, στον ίσιο σου θα τριγυρνώ, στη μάχεμένη αστροφέγγια, λουλούδια θα είναι τα φιλιά. Ήρθα κοντά σου να σταθώ, μικρό καράβι στο γυαλό, τρέμω τους ίσιους της νύχτιας, γι' αυτό φεγγάρι μου να μ' αγαπάς. Φεγγάρι καλοκαιρινό, στον έρωτα τον ουρανό, η μαχεμένη αστροφέγγια, λουλούδια κάνει τα φιλιά. Κοίτα τον έρημο γυαλό, σου ψιθυρίζω, σ' αγαπώ. Τώρα θα χτίσω εκκλησιά για της αγάπης τα τρελά παιδιά. Φεγγάρι καλοκαιρινό, στου έρωτα τον ουρανό, η μαχεμένη αστροφέγγια, λουλούδια κάνει τα φιλιά.
Well, that was in contrast to what's gone before, and that can often
I'm not crying.
high marks for
I promise I'm not crying.
was a nice song. That's Yanis Dimitri.
That was a nice song. Understatement of the year, Terry.
Caloccherino.
The songwriting on this one, I feel like it's
Song 8.
it's what you can only dream of composing, honestly. The orchestration to that massive vocal delivery, so sincere, intimate. It's so hard-hitting.
First time out.
Just him as well as a persona on stage. He connects, he delivers this in the best way possible. I got chills all over my body, really. It's among the most beautiful songs I've ever heard.
Coming from Cyprus,
honestly.
Aphrodite, goddess of
I sometimes I'm biased towards Greece because I tend to have a soft spot for for the music they put together, but this one is just something out of the ordinary for me. Oh, I feel very passionately about this one. I think it's so beautiful.
saxophone you'll see on stage.
Timeless as well. Timeless. I gotta shut up about Greece now because we're moving on.
Michalis Rosa.
Another Greek who's gonna conduct the next one, whatever country it is.
The first entry ever from Cyprus in this
Ah,
contest.
Cyprus! Enjoy.
Και χιόνια μας βρίσκουνε πάντα μαζί.
Και δύσκολες ώρες το πάντα η αγάπη μαζί.
Ποτέ δεν θυμάμαι αν ήσυχος να είμαι, γιατί ήσουν πάντα εσύ. Είσαι η συντροφιά μου, τραγούδι χαρά μου, αγάπη και ελπίδα χρυσή. Μόνη, 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 μόνικα. Ζεις εσύ για μένα, ζω εγώ για σένα κι είναι όλα αρμόνικα. Μόνη, 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 sì, sì, appena sole voglio essere chi un'armonica. Money, 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 Monica. Sì, 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 appena sole voglio essere chi un'armonica. Monica.
Oh, welcome to the contest, Cyprus. It's a decent start to join the competition. I think it's a bit charming, a bit on the repetitive side towards the end, but I like some parts of it. I think the saxophone is a nice input. I think there's some charm in it. It's upbeat, very inviting and heartwarming. But of course, it's kind of like a death sentence to perform after Greece, especially when you got the same language being represented twice in a row. In my opinion, anyway. But it's a solid one. I kind of enjoy it. And I think Switzerland is up next, and then it's Sweden, and that's it. I mean, we're all already at the end. Well, I'm saying already. I don't know if you've felt like it's been a long night so far, but we're closing in on the end, basically. Sorry. Seems to have some issue with my throat still. Greece and Cyprus serving 1981 back-to-back 8 and... Oh, you spoiled the results. Great to see you, Chris. Okay. Peter, Sue, and Mark, who are regulars at Eurovision, and it's Switzerland, basically. So yeah,
The
enjoy.
Swiss entry, very hotly tipped. Peter, Sue, and Mark. Io senza te.
2, 3, 4.
Dopo la tempesta camminiamo un po' sulla sabbia pesta, chiacchieriamo un po'. Ho sbagliato io, hai sbagliato tu. Quel che è stato, non parliamone più. Io senza te cosa farei? Io non respiro se tu non ci sei. Io senza te cosa sarei? Una farfalla che non vola più. Prenderti nel vento come un anno fa, stesso sentimento, stessa intensità, e trovare parole che non dissi mai, mentre il sole muore sul mio cuore stai. Io senza te cosa farei della mia vita e dei giorni miei? Io senza te come farei? Amore mio, ti inventerei. Io senza te cosa farei? Oh, io senza te come farei? Amore mio, ti inventerei. Amore mio, ti inventerei.
Well, if they go for a melody, if the international juries go for melody, I think that's the winner.
Yeah. Melody. The melody in this one is absolutely beautiful. The chorus delivery, and then how it's also intertwined with the pan flute, basically. It's just wonderful. Love the opening, love the chorus melody. Very beautiful song from Switzerland there. And we're gonna finish off with Sweden, of course, a country I'm very familiar with. And it's time for Björn Skifs, who also represented Sweden in 1978. I can provide the context here, Terry doesn't have to do that. And this is his second song, basically. This guy is very, very famous in Sweden. He's also had a #1 on Billboard, for those who don't know, with the song Hooked on a Feeling, if you've heard that. It's basically the Huga Chaka song. But yeah, this one is called Det blir alltid värre framåt natten, I think it's this one. Or is this one Fångad i en dröm? Maybe it's Fångad i en dröm, this one, actually. Okay, it's Sweden regardless. Final song. And, of course, Anders Berglund with his big glasses. Enjoy.
The final song of this year's contest from Sweden, Björn Skifs, Fångad i en dröm.
I mitt hus, där händer det att natten är lång. I mitt hus, där känner du någonting är på gång. Och när dagen börjar skymma bjuder oron upp till dans. Du försöker komma undan, men du kommer ingenstans. Och fångad i en dröm som inte gör dig fri. Fångad i en dröm hålls du kvar ändå av din fantasi. Jag fångar dem igen. Om du kunde fly. Men fångad i en dröm blir du kvar ändå tills att dagen gryr. I en dröm. I en dröm. I en tid när världen ska vara full av logik. I en tid när sagor inte längre hör hit. Ser du verkligheten rasa och det isar i din hud, så du skriker ut din fasa, men det kommer inga ljud. Och fångad i en dröm som inte gör dig fri. Fångad i en dröm hålls du kvar ändå av din fantasi. Jag fångar dem igen. Om du kunde fly. Men fångad i en dröm blir du kvar ändå tills att dagen gryr. Fångad i en dröm som inte gör dig fri. Jag fångar i en dröm blir du kvar ändå i din fantasi. I en dröm. I en dröm. I en dröm. I en dröm.
Alright. I think Sweden managed to make the stage look the absolute most beautiful. Like, the stage, I love it. I'm gonna say it over and over again. What a beautiful stage layout. But yeah, this one's alright. It's a bit on the monotonous side, I gotta admit, but I like the verses of it. And I mean, it's like the chorus is actually like, it's very, it has a tendency to imprint itself in the brain, I think. Especially with that little guitar line. It's a very small one, but you know, it just has that impact, I'd say. That was 20 songs, basically, and we're gonna do some voting. Last time out, we checked the interval act. I'm thinking we're gonna do that again. But it kind of looks like it's gonna be a long one. We got like almost like 7 or 8, like 8 minutes still to watch. Should we watch the 8 minutes? Yeah, we're gonna do it. You know, I'll just sit here and make stupid, unnecessary comments about everything. You can listen to the presenter now, though.
The music is performed by Planxty, one of Ireland's best-known traditional music groups, and the choreography is by Anne Courtney.
Thank you, Dylan. Dylan's once again explaining the musical item for the interval in French and then Gaelic. Well, I don't know, I enjoyed the contest. I certainly did. I think that if the juries go for upbeat music, the Cypriot entry, or possibly the United Kingdom entry will win. Covering all sides here, I think Ireland will score well, so too will Germany. But I do still have a sneaking regard for the Swiss entry if the international juries decide to pick a melody. Now, this musical interlude you're going to see in here is designed to give various international juries a precious few moments more to decide where the marks are going to go. Obviously, no country can vote for itself, and equally obviously, the voting should be done strictly on the merits of each song.
Except in our version, you're absolutely allowed to vote for your own country. Don't worry about that.
From time to time, you'll be able to see for yourself when the scoring starts. The interval piece you'll see is described by Dylan Nivri and is called Time Dance, a representation of Irish music and dance through the ages. Irish traditional music has undergone an enormous revival here in the past 20 years, particularly among the younger generation, eager to discover their musical heritage. Now you'll see it start with a reel, the uilleann pipes, and the bodhrán. Time Dance.
Oh, this opening is perfect, isn't it? This sets the tone nicely. Ooh. The energy of this. This has me hooked, I gotta say. Nice percussive detail in here. This is headbanging material, gotta say. Tempo automation. Oh, this is great. Nice strings, wonderful strings. We've got the 3/4 time signature, very rhythmically engaging this. The new chord on every 3. Yes, Kevin, we are. Of course we are. For around 30 minutes, Cat. It's gonna be open for around 30 minutes. Yes, Saya, the voting will be done by country name. Nice contrasting rhythms here. Love how the guitars are on the backbeat here. Wonderful. Very interesting instrumentation in this. This is almost giving like Dropkick Murphys vibes with these hard-hitting drums there. This is really engaging. I'm telling you, we're never gonna skip an interval act. Never. In all of these watch-alongs, we're never skipping the interval act. Thank God they didn't like do random interviews on mute this time though, like they did in 1980. I don't think anything else is gonna happen. The voting is gonna start there, so I'm gonna pause it here. And basically, we've seen the show. Now I will just block this out for a few seconds while I'm looking up to find a recap for the year that we're basically gonna watch. So give me a few seconds to just do that. Because, yeah, we're gonna check a recap basically, so that everyone has the songs fresh in their minds. I've already prepared, I really hope that I prepared the voting, everything about it. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay, good. I managed to do this. Let's just make sure. Oh, of course, we got an ad. I'll just let the ad play as you can't see it. You just hear the sound from. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Sorry. As you can see, all of the songs are here. You're gonna vote by country. These are the ones that you're gonna see when you open the votes. And these are all of the titles. You're not gonna see them when you vote. But everything is prepared there. When you vote, you go on the link that I will provide later, and you just drag the songs that you want towards the top. And all the way down to 1 point. Doesn't matter what order they come in down here. Then you choose your country, you write your name, and you hit save. If you're on the mobile phone, there's a link here, because you can't drag and drop on the mobile phone. So you click this link, and then it basically becomes a drop-down menu. Okay? Clear instructions about everything. I hope so. So yeah. Can you see something on screen? I hope you can. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna check the recap now, and we're gonna listen to it. It's 8.5 minutes, basically. So we're gonna listen to the recap. I hope it's not gonna be too loud. And, yeah, and then we're gonna open the voting. And then we'll be back a little bit later. So let's listen to the recap, all 20 songs, and start preparing your votes, basically. Get them down so you have them in your head or in front of you. Let's listen to the recap.
Ich atme deine Nähe mir ganz nah bist und ich in deine Augen sehe, wenn du da bist. Ich dich in die Arme nehme, dann vergessen wir die Welt rings um uns her. Wenn du onun işle çıkışları var, talih bilir hep çıkanlar arkadaşlar. ich bin so schön wie du. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue, alle singen deine Lieder. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue, und die ganze Welt hört.
C'est peut-être pas l'Amérique, mais l'Amérique, ce n'est pas tout. J'ai dans le cœur une musique, et cette musique, pour moi, c'est beaucoup. Elle vient du fond de nos mémoires, elle vient d'Amérique.
Da si ostala tu, ali nisi željela to, ali nisi željela to. Nikad te niko neće voljet ko ja. Nikada. Sen opit kyllä tosta vaan se tuttu on kun rommi reggae. Okei. Ja jos kiinnostaa tää meno nyt, niin nautin siitä kunnes virittyy. Ja kohta säkin sanot, tää biitti mulle kiinni reggae. Solo yo, el cielo azul y en tus ojos el amor, mirando el mar embrujado, nos abrazamos con la fuerza de un ciclón.
Okay, we got an ad. Thank you. Thank you very much. In the middle of the recap. Thank you. We have another ad. I don't want to listen to this. Shut up, Adidas. Oh, God. Why do we have ads in the middle of the recap? God damn it. Alright, we're back.
Vertrouwen terug en altijd goede zin. Alle dingen die ik doe, doe ik met plezier. En iedere kus bewaar ik nu als een souvenir. Het is een wonder, ja, dat ik jou heb ontmoet. Celestial lights, it's way on the stars above the right, our horoscopes.
carica l'occhierino su ero da colorado i pace venia Slovenia lulu di giacanita
Money, 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 Monica. Si llama soy, voy a ser aquí la armónica. Money, 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 Monica. Si llama soy, voy a ser aquí la armónica. Io senza te cosa farei? Io non respiro se tu non ci sei. Io senza te cosa sarei? Una farfalla che
Jag fångar i en dröm blir du kvar ändå i din fantasi I en dröm
All right, that was the entire recap. It's a bit like weird because it's like different volumes throughout. I just noticed like Switzerland was really low volume, unfortunately, and then there were a few other like I think UK was pretty low volume, and then a few others were like really loud. And well, it is what it is. But I mean, hopefully most of you have already heard all of the songs now that we've been watching for. Well, how long have we been going at it? 2 hours? It's taken 2 hours to get to this point, so we're definitely going to open the voting. I'm going to share the voting link now with everyone. I haven't voted either. I need to take this big time, like a lot of time here to really make sure my votes perfectly represent what I actually think of all of the songs. But yeah, basically we're going to have 30 minutes. So 21:15, like a 9:15 in Central European time. That's when we're going to be back with the voting. It's going to be a new stream. This stream is going to close and there will be a new stream opening then for the voting, just so you're aware. You use the voting link that I'm sending here. The voting link will also be attached in the description for the next stream. So you can click, like you can open the next stream when it's being scheduled, and you can click the voting link through there as well if you need it. And at 9:15, we're going to do the voting. I think that covers everything. Any questions? If you got any questions, get them in right now. I'm going to share the voting link, and if no questions appear within the next minute, I'm closing the stream. So yeah, get your votes in, and I will see you in 30 minutes. Gotta watch the recap one more time. Go ahead and do that. If you missed a few of the songs in the beginning, you have time to go back, listen to them. Yeah, do what you gotta do. No one seems to have any questions, so basically we're gonna close. Right. We're basically gonna close the stream now. So yeah, see you soon. Have a good one until when I see you in about 30 minutes. So bye bye.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light. For I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. You don't really want any more.
so. Now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love. Touch me, baby.